45 because he's got to make sure all his he's not the best with technology, Coach. And do you follow Coach Jim McNally on Twitter?
I think I do. Yes. Yep.
Okay. Right on, Coach. I got him on Twitter. It took me an hour to get him to change 2 pictures and to change his name from Jim McNally 57389 to Coach McNally OL. And now he's like at 12,000 followers, and he's taking the world by storm again, Coach.
Awesome.
So thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. I love Miami. I love South Florida. I love, FIU. What a great place to be. So, Coach, for the guys that are watching now or will watch, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and if there's any questions during it, I'll pop it up here at the bottom, Coach.
Yeah, 100%. Any questions that go on, let me know. But I'm Jay MacIntyre. I'm the receivers coach at FIU. I played at the University of Colorado back in the day. I'm very blessed and to be able to work for, my dad. He's the head coach at FIU, and be down in Miami. So we're really excited about getting this going. So what I'm kind of talking about today is kind of how I run my room at FIU. The first thing I wanted to kind of go over are like 2 different things that like creates my culture in my room. And then after that, and kind of show some film like based off of that. And then after that, go on to everyday drills and different things that we do every single day in the receiving corps at FIU. So
yes, sir. So you're on here right now, Coach. And if you need me, just shout, okay? I took myself off the screen. People don't want to look at me for 10 hours.
I got you.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it. So kind of one thing that like I always talk about in my room is – wait 1 second. Sorry. But one thing I always talk about in my room, and this is what I got from one of my coaches at Colorado. I was always one reason I got into coaching, actually the biggest reason I got into coaching was I struggled with a lot of different things mentally on the field when I played at Colorado, battling through different adversities and different things. And when I was young, I would drop a ball and take, about 2 possessions for me to get back in it. So one thing I always say to my group, and it kind of stuck with me coaching receivers, is 1 snap and clear. So 1 snap and clear, you drop a ball, you mess up, 1 snap and clear. We're moving on to the next one. We're moving on to the next one. And then also I use that in life. As, okay, let's say we fail a test. We do something wrong off the field. We're going to address the issue, but we're going to 1 snap and clear. We're not going to dwell on it. We're going to move to the next thing. And that's been able to let my guys play free, let my guys play fast, and enjoy the moment, the present moment they're in. Okay, the next thing, I got from my dad, knowledge equals confidence equals playing fast. So the knowledge part comes from the meeting rooms, and we're in the meeting rooms. I'll get them on the board. I get them up there teaching us on film. Every single person learns in a different way, and I want them to figure out what best way they learn, and I want them to do it. So I do it all different ways, walk through all that type of stuff. But I make everyone learn every position. So X, Y, H, and Z, and they draw it up on the board. They know what they got. Every quiz, they're drawing up every position because I want them to know what they're doing. Okay, have confidence in it, and then be able to play fast. So that's the knowledge part. Okay, the confidence is, when you're playing. If any of you guys ever played basketball before, and you can't miss a shot. You're in the zone. You're feeling it. That's the confidence swagger level I want them in, and they can't be in that without having the knowledge of the game. So the knowledge comes first. Then they got the confidence. They got the swagger. Okay, they lined up. They're ready to go. They're not thinking, and then they're able to play fast. The 4-4 guy is not playing 4-6. He's playing 4-4 all the time, and that's my job to get that done. So those are the 2 things that I talk about every single day, and I got a couple clips kind of showing that. Okay, so right here, this is a 1 snap and clear type thing. So if you see at the bottom of the screen right here, okay, this is our go-to receiver last year, and before the game, before this play, okay, we threw him 2 fades, and he didn't. They PI'd him on one, then the next one they PI'd him, but they picked up the flag, they waved it, and He was all kind of, he wanted to get down, different things, but it's 4th down. Okay. So I looked at him and said, hey, 1 snap and clear. Let's go. Next play mentality. So he went out there, 4th down and 5, got to have it. This is the tie of the game. Works a fade, goes there, boom, makes the play. And I just think that's part of the culture that we built in that room. And on 4th down, it came up big. Here's another one. Okay, so right here, number 81 at the top of your screen. Okay, so he's very much like me, a perfectionist in a lot of different ways. Gets on himself when he drops the ball. He just dropped the ball in this game, and it's 4th down and 10. This is the last possession of the game. We got to have it. Worked on 1 snap and clear all year. And then right here came up with a big play on a dig route. Okay. 1st down. Okay. Just part of the culture we want to build in that room. Okay. The other thing, okay, that I always teach receivers, okay, is on 3rd down, that's our money down. Okay, that's our money down. We gotta win our one-on-one matches on 3rd down. So one thing Coach Yost, our offensive coordinator, does really well, and we come up with a 3rd down, like every team, 3rd down game plan every week, and we knew that they were going to press man us, okay, a lot on 3rd down in this game. So what we did was we call it dart route. Okay, we're going to outside release. We're going to throw them by at the sticks, okay, and get the 1st down. But we got to be physical. We got to get their hips open. We got to make them run. And we got to go win on 3rd down. If we don't win on 3rd down, we're not going to win the football game. So here we are at the bottom of the screen. Okay, right here. 3rd down and 5. Press man like we thought we were going to get. Okay, on the outside. Okay, I don't like how he extended both arms. They didn't call it. Okay, get to the sticks, throw them by, 1st down. Okay, different ways that we got to win on 3rd down. We don't win on 3rd down, we'll win the football game. We don't win on 3rd down, okay, we won't. Okay, and it's most of the time 3rd down and 5, 3rd down and 4 or more, it's going to come in the receiver's hand. Okay, same thing right here. Okay, top of the screen, press man. Okay, he's kind of playing soft press. Okay, gets his hips open, as you can see, gets him running. Okay, got to make a big play on 3rd down. Okay, ball's out. Great catch. Great catch. Okay, here we are again, top of the screen. 3rd down and 7. Okay, 3rd down and 7. Really love how he attacks him right here, uses his speed. Okay, gets on his toes. Okay, right here, boom. He even beats him off the line, throws him by, makes a great catch, 1st down. So little things that we talk about all the time in our room, okay, showing up on film, and that's what you want to see as a receiver coach. Okay, this is another one. Okay, so a lot of times Coach Yost comes up with different ways to attack different teams. This team ran a lot of cover 3, so we're going to run a lot of 6-step outs, what we call stop routes. So right here, just easy pitch and catch. Okay, coming up with different things. But the reason I put this on here is, we'll come up with different ways. Okay, we ran a lot of stop routes. Okay, so we knew they were jumping it. So right here, stop and go. Okay, and one thing Coach Yost does is he's able to give the quarterback leeway to kind of check different things. We knew that they were jumping out routes. We hit on them, a couple of them. Okay, so right here at the top of the screen, run a stop and go. Okay, go make the play. Okay, so off of our little, tweaks that we have each game. Okay, we got to have stuff to go off of it. Okay, this is stuff we have off of it. Go make big plays. Okay, another thing that we do is we're a heavy tempo team at times. Okay, especially at the beginning of the year last year, and we throw a lot of perimeter screens. Okay, perimeter screens don't work if we don't block. So I always talk to receivers. Okay, there's about 80 plays in the game, and in a great game, you probably catch 5-6 balls. Okay, I mean sometimes you catch 9-10, but what are you doing those other 74 plays? Okay, so if you're not blocking, if you're not running the right route, if you're not lined up right, okay, those other 74 plays, but you make 6 catches, okay, I can't have you on the field. Okay, for you to get those 6 catches, you got to be doing other stuff. So I always talk about we got to block for our teammates. We always have a screen period before practice. Kind of when we do field goal, we go to have a screen period. We get the bags out there. I'm running into guys, making them really work and have to block. So we got better as the year went on, blocking on the perimeter. But here we are, okay, so we right here on the perimeter, we knew, okay, we're going fast, unbalanced set, okay, to the boundary, okay, we didn't line up right to it, and then we go block on the perimeter, okay, block on the perimeter, good job by 14, good job by 81, okay, and then we line up real fast, run it again, okay, and that's one thing Coach Yost does. We can go really fast at times, and right here's another block, make a guy miss. We got to make the first guy miss. We got to block, and we got to make the first guy miss. We do that, we're going to do really good on the perimeter screens. And then here we go, lined up. Camera can't even line up. Okay, and then right here we go get a score touchdown, block, push them in the end zone. So that's just kind of the mentality that we have in our room. We're gonna one snap and clear. We're gonna have knowledge equals confidence equals playing fast. And then we're gonna go block on the perimeter and make plays on third down. And if we do that, we're gonna be really successful. And then here's another one. Okay, you saw 14 blocking. So here he is. We throw him the perimeter screen. Now 0's blocking. Okay, and then 14 takes off, makes a play. Okay, so one thing we start practice with every single day, okay, is pat and go. And I know a lot of different ways pat and go is done. This is kind of the air raid way to do pat and go. Coach Yost has added a little different variation to what we do. But I think it helps us every single day with our fade balls, our go balls, and our slant routes. So what we do is we line up, okay? We always have two lines, okay, right here. So you can kind of see, so there's a receiver line here, okay, a receiver line here, okay? One's against off coverage, okay? One's against press coverage, okay? So what we do, we start out against slants, okay? So what we teach really going really, really flat on our slants, okay? It creates more separation, okay, and is able to get us away from the defender. So right here, okay, we're really working on, okay, off coverage, okay, working, knocking his hands off, okay, snapping flat, okay, against press coverage, okay, we're working a release, okay, we're leaning on him, reestablishing our depth, okay, snapping flat, getting up the field, catch, tuck, turn. So right here, pat and go, okay. As you can see, it's a tempo drill, okay, but we're working reestablishing our depth and snapping flat. Boom, snap flat. See at the right here, number 13, snapping flat. Boom, snapping flat, getting away from the defender. Snapping flat, getting away from the defender. Okay, but the most important thing against press is reestablishing your depth of your route. Okay, a lot of times you see slants, okay, against press coverage, okay, they make one move, okay, and then they just run in, okay, at an angle, okay, and then even if they kill him to the line, this guy's able to catch up or he gets too far inside of the linebackers, okay. So right here, we work a release, we lean, we get our depth, okay, we snap flat. Okay, so this is us, okay, in a game, okay, how it kind of goes along in a game, and it shows up on film. So right here at the bottom of the screen, okay, number 81. Boom, okay, right here. This is our drill. Work a release, okay, lean on him, snap flat. Snap flat. See all that separation you got? Okay, that's our drill. That's our drill. We do it every single day, okay, shows up on film. Okay, the next thing we do, okay, is we get press coverage here, okay, and then we get off coverage over here, and you can't really see it over here, but what we do is, okay, now it's a fade ball, okay, it's a fade ball, and we teach over the shoulder every time. So we want to, no matter, the quarterback's got to put it to where it's over the shoulder, okay, but if it's underthrown, okay, we can't go back and high point it. We got to go slow down, catch it over our shoulder. So right here, okay, what we work on, we work a release right here, and then we got to stack the defender. Okay, stack the defender. You don't win until you stack the defender. Okay, and when I say stack, you get back, okay, to your original alignment. If you start top of the numbers, you stack him and get back on the top of the numbers. Okay, that way. Okay, and Nelson Spruce at Colorado, I played with him, was one of the best I've been around with this, and he ran 4.5, 4.6, but he always beat people deep because he would beat them at the line, okay, and then stack him, okay, and then they couldn't. Once you stack him, it's over. They have to PI you or you catch it. So right here, working the stack, okay, working the catch the over shoulder. If you can see right here at the bottom of your screen, okay, him slowing down, catching over your outside shoulder, look it all the way in. Okay, right here, good rep by Jackson, catching it over your outside shoulder. Okay, really good rep by Dean right here. Okay, if you watch up top, works a release. Okay, I'd like him to get more skinny. Okay, stacks me, gets back on his line, catches over his outside shoulder. Okay. So here it is, okay, in practice, okay, right here at the top of your screen, okay, it looks exactly like he just did in pat and go, okay, right here. I would like him to stack him a little bit more, okay, but right there, got on top of him, stacked him, okay, slowed down, catch over your outside shoulder, okay, because, okay, if you stack him and you slow down, catch over your outside shoulder, what we're saying is the defender, okay, if you go up and try to high point this thing, he can play through your hands. Right here, you stack, okay, and then you fade late, and you catch over your outside shoulder, okay, there's no way he can get his hand in there and make a play on it. Okay, here we are again. Okay, at the top of the screen in the game. Okay, ran a go ball. Okay, leaned over your outside shoulder. So right here, he necessarily didn't stack him. Okay, but he squeezed, gave the quarterback room. Okay, he didn't just run out here, okay, and get walled off. Okay, he squeezed, over the outside shoulder, touchdown. And he can't make a play on it. Okay, next thing we do is back shoulder. Okay, got my man Hickson playing DB, trying to mess with him. But right here, okay, we always teach run past the ball, run past the football. Okay, so the quarterback's got to throw it in. He wants it high, okay, on his back shoulder. Okay, receivers, we're going to run past the football. So I don't want to see you catch it on this side of your body. I want to see you catch it on this side. I want to see you run past the football. So that's our coaching point on back shoulders. Run past the football, okay, and then turn, okay, and quick tuck. Turn and quick tuck. So if you watch him right here, okay, turn, quick tuck. Turn, quick tuck. 19, I would like him to not fade right here, okay? Don't fade, go run past the football. Run past the football, tug it away. Pass the football right here, boom, catch it on his outside, okay? We don't want to catch it on this side, okay? We want to catch it right there on that side of the football. Run past it. Okay, so here we are, okay? Bottom of your screen, press coverage, throws the back shoulder, run past the football, okay? Ball should probably be a little bit higher, okay? But right here, ran past it, first down, and a flag. Okay, the next thing we do, okay, and I really like this drill, and it comes up a lot, okay, is this is the last part of our pat and go, and now it's high point, okay? So we got these receivers over here in this line, they go high point. Okay, these receivers going to high point. These quarterbacks throwing there. These quarterbacks throwing there. So what we do is, okay, we got a guy with a little bag on his arm, okay, and we got to catch it at your highest point, okay. I would like him to go higher right here, and then rip away from the defender. Rip if the defender's on your left, then you rip to the right away. Okay, right there. Catch it at your highest point. Rip away, quick tuck. Highest point. Rip away, quick tuck. Like it to catch it higher. Go attack the football, rip away, quick tuck. Okay, so here we are in the game. Okay, showing up on film. High point, just like our drill. Rip away from defender, touchdown. Big play. Okay, the next thing we do all the time, okay, is ball security. And we kind of have fun with it. So, number one, probably most important thing, okay, is catching the football at receiver. Okay, the next thing is when my dad always talks about you're carrying the hopes and dreams of the football team anytime you have the football. So we work ball security all the time. The hopes and dreams are that ball of everybody on that football team. There's only one football, and if you're holding it, you're holding the hopes and dreams of everybody. So what we do is we do slants, okay, and we also do spot routes, sit, and then tuck, and then we're over here and we get to hit them with bags, and it's all types of fun. So here we are, run slant, catch, high and tight, quick tuck. Just an easy ball security drill, okay? Coaches are able to have fun with it. Okay, here's a spot drill. So here he is running a spot route. Get to the spot, okay, and then whichever shoulder they throw it on, okay, we turn that way. We turn that way. So if they throw it to the left shoulder, okay, we turn left. They throw it to the right shoulder, we turn right. Okay, so here it is showing up in practice. This is from this spring. Okay, this is third down. Throws it out there, throws on his left shoulder. Catch, tuck, turn. First down. Okay, and this goes a long way with 14 right here. Okay, so he used to like juke around. Okay, right here he knows the sticks. Third down and 7. Okay, we throw hitches right there. Boom, get off field, go make the first. Great job. And this is a perfect catch, tuck, turn. Here we are in the game, number 19, right there at number 3. Catch. Okay, turn away. Get off field. Goes on his right shoulder. Turns around. Gets what he can. First down. Okay, this is another one we do. Okay, so we call this sideline drill. So we got somebody with a bag right here. Okay, and then we got all our coaches with dummies. Okay, dummies hitting these guys, and then we also have our kicker right here and some other coaches holding bags. They're not hitting them with the bags right here. They're just making sure they only have limited room because they got to stay in bounds. Okay, so this is what we call sideline drill. He's got to stay in bounds right here. Okay, and then he's got to get to Coach Yost right here and make a cut and stay in bounds the whole time. Okay, and not fumble the football. This is a fun drill to do, and it shows up a lot. And we don't really, knock on wood, we don't really fumble the football, and we do these all the time. Okay, so kind of getting into our everyday drills at receiver. Okay, and I know that when we do stance and start and all that type of stuff, like other receivers are like, all right, we know how to do this. Okay, but it's very important. Okay, every single play you're in a stance, and if you can run 4.3 speed, but if you got false step, you're going to run 4.5, 4.6. Okay, we got just like the knowledge gets you playing your fastest. We got to have you in the right stance. Okay, to play your fastest. So what I do is about 80% on your front leg, okay, about 20% on your back. Okay, and I want that front foot, okay, straight. Okay, I don't want it slanted. A lot of guys like to slant it. A lot of guys like to cross their arms. Okay, I don't necessarily care where their arms are at. I just don't want them crossed because where you got to open them up right away. Okay, so I want their foot straight. Okay, and I don't want their arms crossed. Okay, that's all. And about 80% on the front leg. Okay. I don't know. Let's see what that. I don't know why that's not popping up, but that's how we do stance and start. I had a clip of everybody doing stance and start. It didn't pop up, but okay. The next thing we do every single day is what I call a decel step. Okay, and it's the first part of the end of your route. Okay, and as a receiver, okay, you got to get in and out of your routes. And the top of your route is probably one of the most important things. Okay, if you take in 7-8 steps to get out of your route, okay, don't matter how fast and quick you are, you're going to get covered. Okay, so what we do is we work decel step, and our decel step is getting us down. Okay, and making it look like we're exploding. Okay, a lot of people like to raise their hips when they break. Okay, they know you're breaking, but when a decel step, it gets your pad level low. Okay, it's able to secure balance. Okay, and then also it gives the DB thinking that you're going deep. So we work this all the time. So right here, I put 5 cones. Okay, right here there's 4, but I usually put one right here. Okay, and they go decel step at every cone. Okay, decel step at every cone. So you see Bracey right here, boom, decel, boom, and everything's in one moment, one motion. I don't want them, boom, putting their foot down, okay, and then going down. I want everything down now, okay. And the way I talked about it is you're over exaggerated to the especially in the drill, okay, to where you're almost falling over, okay, but you're balanced as far as you can go for almost falling over, but you're balanced. And I thought we did a really good job with this. Okay, snapping down. Boom.
Hey, Coach, you got a question?
Yeah.
Hal from Minnesota. He coaches 9-man football up there.
Yep.
I love seeing the fundamentals being taught. Good to see it showing up on video. Can you talk through what a proper stance to start looks like for a receiver? I don't know if I was late. Yeah, this is a minute ago. So is there any way you can answer that for Coach?
Yeah. So for what I do, I mean, I want them in a stance to where they're comfortable. So I don't really do that, but at the same time, what I really care about is their foot being, slanted. I don't want their foot slanted because then you got to get it straightened to go forward. So really, I would like an 80%, 75% on your front leg. Okay, being locked and loaded, ready to go. I had video of it. For some reason, it got messed up. But about 75, 80% on your front leg. And then also, I don't really love when they cross their arms because they're not ready for combat. They got to uncross them to go. So I don't care if their hands are up or their hands are down. Okay, sometimes early in my career, I used to be a hands up guy. But what I realized is they end up just putting their hands down to start anyway. So it ends up being a false step in the hands. Whatever they're comfortable with it, I just don't like them crossing and want their foot straight rather than slanted like a lot of receivers do in that way. So does that answer the question?
Yeah, he's got another question now. He said he's learning the wide receiver position. Can you talk through good releases for wide receivers?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to those in a little bit.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep, of course. Appreciate it. Any questions you guys got, knock them out. Appreciate it. So here we are, okay, the decel step, okay, and getting down. And so I use this on a lot of comebacks, a lot of run backs, a lot of curl routes, dig routes, okay. So this is the beginning footwork of the Power 3, and I'm going to go through that in a couple slides. So here we are, snapping down, boom, and this is explosive. Okay, I want it explosive. I want him over-exaggerating it. I want him getting down. Okay, if you can see 10 right here. Okay, he's getting down. Boom. Okay, so then, what I do, and I learned this when I played, Coach Walters, who's at the Bengals now, and then also Nelson Spruce was really good at this. He used to take me out when I was a young guy and teach me all this. He was really good at not having false steps in his movements, but I guess they deleted that part. Okay, but the final step, okay. I don't know why the receiver.
That's all right, Coach. If it's not working, you just talk them through it. It's okay.
Yeah. For some reason, the film isn't popping up. I don't know. Here's some of the film. So, but the final step portion of it. Okay, so what I do is, and I'll get them right here. So what I do is, I had this on film. I don't know why it didn't pop up, but I get them in a line. Okay, and there are about 4 or 5 guys right here. Okay, and then about 4 or 5 guys right here. Okay, and I just have them work the final step of their route. Okay, so I get them standing. Okay, and if I fast forward this, okay, see how this part of the step. Okay, so I don't want, if you watch Dean right here, he's going, and his step's going forward right there. So at the last step right here, okay, a lot of guys like to have this front step instead of going in like a sprinter stance back towards where they're going. Okay, they step backwards. Okay, they step backwards, and then they're not able to. That's just a false step in their route. So right here, really good job by Dean. This is our power 3 footwork. So when I say power 3, okay, I get shoots out here. Okay, and then here, right there, that's the decel step. So power 3 is a decel with the inside foot of where you're going, or the side of where you're going. So the ball's inside. We're running run backs. Okay, so he decels right there. Okay, and then it's a quick 3. Okay, and he's turning his feet while he's getting out of his break. A lot of guys like to decel, and then they don't turn their feet. They're still straight on their quick 3 afterwards. Okay, and then they're not able to get out of it and have to. But right here, you see 11. Okay, he decels. Boom. 1, 2, 3. There's his decel. 1, 2, 3. Quick 3. And then this is the final step right there where he's getting out of it. You see 18 right here. Okay, I like his pad level to be a little bit higher, but he's turning his feet. Okay, that last step is the final step, coming back down your stem. Here we are again. Okay, watch 13 in the middle. Decel. Right there, boom. See how it's explosive? His hips aren't raised. Decel. Quick 3, turning his feet. Okay, and then right there, you see that final step going forward. Okay, not stepping backwards. Okay, if you watch 7 right here, okay, a little bit, he needs to have a more explosive decel. Okay, but boom, right there, get out of it. You see how everyone's kind of right there. You pause it right there. That's his final step. He's going there. He's not stepping back. You can see 44 right here. Okay, decel 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you see he's not really final step. That thing kind of goes back. Okay, so he's losing ground instead of gaining ground. Same thing with 82 right here. Decel 1, 2, 3, but now you see how he's stepping back instead of stepping forward, and he doesn't gain as much ground. So that's the power 3 footwork we do. Okay, here it is again. Okay, working the same thing. Number 11's really good at it. Okay, decel to the top, to the left. Decel 1, 2, 3. Okay. Final step coming out of it. So this is it showing up on film. Okay, so right here he's running a curl route. Okay, and running press, knocking his hands off. And right here, watch this decel step right here. Both these guys running decel steps, okay, but really the guy outside. Decel right there, gets him running. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I would like his final step to not step backwards, but go forwards. Okay, but as you can see, okay, he doesn't know he's breaking. It looks like he's running. Boom. Out of it. Good catch. Showing up on film. Okay, here we are again. Okay, and what I always talk about on dropouts on is when they're work their blind spot. Okay. A lot of times you work their blind spot and you run a post. You work their blind spot, you run a run back. Okay. So right here, okay, working their blind spot, decel, boom, 1, 2, 3, out of it. Good catch. Okay, here we are again. Right here, 13 at the top of his route. He gets his shoulder square. Okay, right there. Decel. See what the decel does? Got his hips open. 1, 2, 3, out of it. Decel. 1, 2, 3, out of it. Okay. And the reason I do decel 1, 2, 3, okay, and you could do a decel, what I call a speed 2, a decel 1, 2. But a lot of guys, okay, when they do decel 1, 2 past 10, 12 yards, okay, what I call speed 2, ends up being decel 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're getting out of it 4 steps. So the power 3, the reason I call it power 3 is I don't count the decel as a step. I count as that gathering, and then the quick 3 out of it. Okay, here we are again, top of your screen. Okay, decel, right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you can see, this is the final step I'm talking about. He's going forward. Okay, he's not stepping backwards. Okay, great separation. The stuff we do all the time. Okay, and what I always talk to him about is that in playing receiver, I mean, you can't go out there and think, okay, I'm going to do the power 3, speed 2. Like, I mean, it's too much in your head. Okay, so what we do is we work our footwork all the time, and then when you go out and it's live rep against the team or in the game, okay, you're not thinking, you're just running, you're just going, and it just comes naturally. So at first they won't get it all the time. Okay, out there they'll be taking 4 or 5 steps, but as time gets going, as you continue to work the process, okay, they'll run out there and they'll run power 3, they'll decel 1, 2, 3 out of it, decel 1, 2 out of it, not even thinking. So the biggest thing for a receiver is don't have them too much in their minds. Okay, don't let them. Oh, I have to do this on my release. I have to do this at the end of my route, but I also have to know. Okay, I'm running this route. I got to line up here. Okay, because then they're not, just like we talked about. They're not going to be playing fast. If they're not playing fast, they're not going to be at their high potential. So, it's another couple of one of these, and then we'll get to something else. Okay, but right here, okay, really good job by 11 at the top of your screen. As you can see, that decel, boom, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and look at all this. If I pause it right there, look at the separation. Okay, they're same decel 1, 2, 3. Separations there. Boom, and that decel, you can't tell he's breaking. You think he's going deep. Okay. So speed 2 footwork, okay, what I just talked about was power 3. So that's a decel 1, 2, 3, okay. Elite guys, and then also guys that are able to inside 10 yards, okay. I like the speed 2. But once you get to, deep 16, 18-yard comebacks, runbacks, curls, okay, it's hard when you're running full speed to get out in the speed 2 unless you're really, really elite. You just end up taking 4. So let me go back. So they took out that, but the for some reason those aren't on there, but for that, okay, it's just like the power 3, but then you decel, okay, and then it's a quick 2. So just like the power 3, but decel, quick 2, get out of it. Okay, the next thing we already talked about is stacking the defender, okay, that we already did in Pat and Go, but always work stack. I always tell them, okay, you don't win deep until you stack them. Okay, so if you don't stack them, you better expect a back shoulder. Okay, so you got about 10 yards, okay, to win. And then once you get 10 yards, okay, you're either stacking them and going, and this thing's throwing down the field, or you're looking back for a back shoulder. So you got to win in the first 10 yards, and you don't win until you stack. And stack isn't, oh, I'm just right. I got them beat. Okay, stack is you're on top of them. You're on top of them. So once you get on top, once you beat them, get on top. So right here, this is a really good job by 9. Okay. Right here, stacking the defender. Okay. And this happens. Okay. You stack them, sometimes they fall down. Okay. So really good job by 9. Stacking the defender. Boom. Just like we do every single day. Falls down. Touchdown. Here we are again. Stack him. It's over. Right here, really good job. Speed release by 11. Okay, knocking his hands off. Okay, stack him. Okay, right here, he stacks him. It's over. He stacks him. It's over. Touchdown. Great job right here. Okay, as you can see right here, he knocks his hands off, and then right there he wins. Okay, he doesn't win right here. Okay, this is not a win. Right there's a win. That's a win. Get him stacked. Get him stacked. And then as you can see, not only does stack not let him catch up to you no matter what it is, but you see all this room he's getting for the quarterback, throw the football. And then right here, fade late, catch you over your outside. And see the separation? That's the separation we want. Okay, big play. Stay in bounds. Okay, here we are again. Right there, stack. See what this stack does? Boom. Stack, it's over. It's over. Okay, another thing we work every time, in pat and go and different things is slant versus press. And there's 2 ways to attack slant versus press, okay? There's what I call a diamond release, okay, where you're selling the fade and throwing them by, okay? And there's also, where you have to lean and snap, okay, snap flat, okay, just like we walked in pat and go. So here we are. Okay, this is a diamond release. Okay, what's important on the diamond release is you got to get the corner's hips open, and you got to think you're running deep. If he can just play your hip, okay, and he doesn't feel any threat of you going deep, the diamond release is not going to work. Okay, so what I tell them is you got to sell the fade, sell the go, get their hips open. So right here, really good job by Caleb. Boom, got his hips open. Okay, I would like for him to go flatter. Okay, because if you go too far up the field, they can flip their hips and go undercut it. Okay, but really good job getting his hips open. Boom, big play. Okay, here we are again. Okay, now, okay, when we're pressed, a lot of times, okay, we're thinking we're probably going to try a diamond release. But if he jumps outside, okay, you got to change your plan. You got to change your plan. So what I do often is I play DB, and I had it on here, okay. But I play DB, and I'll be inside leverage, and I'll be like, okay, they'll have a plan of diamond releasing me. But then I'll jump outside, okay, and they can't just decide, okay, I had a diamond release, and he jumped outside, so I'm just going to go now. No. Now they got to go here, get inside, reestablish their depth, snap flat, okay, because a lot of times in their mind they speed up, and then they just run a 1-yard slant. Okay, no, we don't run 1-yard slants. Okay, so right here, good job by Caleb. Okay, reestablish his depth. Okay, boom, snap flat. Good catch. Same thing here. Okay, in his mind, probably had diamond release. You can tell. Okay, he jumps outside. Now you can't just go. Okay, now you got to lean on him, snap flat. Lean on him, snap flat. Okay, this is a good job of snapping flat. Now, he didn't get all his depth, but as you can see, the snap flat part is what won. Okay, so right here, boom, okay, reestablish his depth. He could have gone right there. Okay, a lot of guys go right there, but it's in their mind. They won, they can go. But first of all, the quarterback's not ready to throw. Okay, and second of all, you're going to get too far inside the linebackers, and he's going to be able to catch up by the time the quarterback's able to throw. So here, okay, reestablishes his depth, snaps flat. Okay, catch right there. Okay, here we go at the bottom of your screen. Okay, I never really teach the step back, okay, release, okay, stepping back, okay, high pad level. Okay, that's not what I teach. But I do like how he got his hips open. Okay, got his hips open, thinks he's running deep, throws him by, comes underneath. perfect down release slant at the end. Okay, if you create that much separation on a down release slant, big time. Okay, and they're scared of 80 speed. I don't know why they're scared. 80 is really fast. So sell your speed. Sell your speed. Okay. Some other routes, okay, just different route techniques and different things that I go over with my guys. So this is me at Martin, okay, but this is us going on post route, okay. So just like we work the blind spot, okay, on comebacks, we're gonna work the blind spot here and then run a post, okay, because a lot of times we're running blind spot, we're either stacking them and going, okay, or getting out of it, running a comeback, okay. But you can also work the blind spot, okay, and run a post. He'll turn his hips, okay, and then run a post, okay. But the biggest thing on any post route is get up to his toes, okay. Get up to his toes, okay, on a deep post and go dig out of it and win. What I don't like about this, okay, is he looks right away. I want him running, okay, running, so then he can go up. This ball's going to be thrown down the field. No, we're not as fast when we're looking back. Out of your break, okay, and go get the football. Okay, so here we are. Okay, this is him running a post, and Chris can really run. Okay, what I do like about this, okay, is he gets up to his toes, okay, knocks his hands off, and then right here, okay, as you can see, he breaks for his post, okay, and you see how he's looking here. He's not looking back at the quarterback. Okay, this ball's going to be thrown down the field. Boom. Go run under it. Go score a touchdown. Okay, same thing here. Okay, right here. Got his hips open, got to his toes, crossed his face, dug out of it. Go score a touchdown. Okay, but right here, this speed getting up to his toes is what won it for him. He got his hips open. Boom. And then he's got to dig out of this and run. He can really run too. Okay, same thing there. Okay, fade balls. Okay, so what we do with our fade balls, different people have different techniques, but we're a big over-the-shoulder, throw to the pylon team. So Coach Yost, he'll have his quarterbacks take it, rocker step, throw it to the back pylon. Okay. With that being said, okay, we got to take our time and if we went too fast on a fade, okay, then they're going to be able to catch up. You see it all the time. These guys just run, okay, and then they beat them early, and they have to go back and high point it, and the DB is able to catch up. Okay, so take your time, be patient. Okay, be patient. But what I talk about is don't be patient. Don't be patient here. Okay, be patient when you get up to him. Okay, because if you're patient here, all he's doing is waiting for you, happy you're doing that. But if you go run up to his toes and run, okay, and then be patient at the line, then he's gonna be scared. He might back up a little bit, even though he's not supposed to. Okay, and then he doesn't know which direction you're going. Go attack him. Be the aggressor. Okay, so right here, really good job by him getting to his toes. Okay, working it. Okay, and then he's got to throw this thing to the pylon. Okay, but this is kind of the timing that we want with it. Okay, and we work this all the time. Okay, as you can see, okay, he's not working his moves right here. He's running to him. Okay, then working it. Okay, because he doesn't know he's running slant. He doesn't know if he's going to reestablish run a bang route. Okay, he doesn't know if he's going to run a fade route. Okay, so right here, it all looks the same. Boom. Timing's perfect. Quarterback rocker step, throw over the outside shoulder, go make a play. Okay, this is us in practice at the bottom of the screen, showing it up against the defense. Okay, in a team-like scenario. Okay, I think he could be more patient on his release. But what I love about this, okay, is his squeeze. Okay, a lot of guys just run at this pylon, okay, and then this guy able to cut him off. Right here, he squeezed, okay, catch over your outside shoulder. Okay, and that's pat and go. Okay, that's our fade technique. Okay, quarterback catch, rocker throw. Those are the back pylon. Perfect throw. Great job by him. Fading late, catching over his outside. Okay, same thing here. Great job catching overs outside. Right here, 0 is too quick on his release, but what he does really well is he squeezes, and then he goes high hands, catches over outside shoulder. You'll see a catching drill later if we have time, okay, of us doing this catching drill all the time. Okay, same thing here in the open field. Okay, squeeze, 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 over your outside shoulder. Okay, squeeze, 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 over your outside shoulder. Okay, now, okay, same type of thing. We're in the red zone. Okay, one of our favorite routes in the red zone. Okay, we love running fades, we run love slants. We also love running bang routes. Okay, our bang routes are 7 steps. Okay, and it's like a drop back bang route. Okay, our RPO type are 5 steps. Our drop back are 7. So here, okay, it looks just like a fade. Okay, he gets up to his toes. Okay, gets up to his toes. I wish he got up to his toes more. Okay, but now he goes inside, and we always working a little chicken wing. Okay, you can't extend the arm, but a little chicken wing. Okay, reestablish your depth. Little chicken wing, snap flat. Okay, boom, and you create the separation.
Hey, Coach, I'm gonna bring Coach McNally on so you can meet him, Coach.
Okay, awesome.
Hey, Coach McNally, I just added you to the stream. This is Jay MacIntyre. He's the receiver coach at FIU. His dad is the head coach at FIU. Jay, where all is your dad coached?
So he's coached a little bit everywhere.
First of all, can you hear me?
Yes,
sir.
Okay, we can hear you.
Did you get a haircut, Coach?
I did. I got them all cut.
It looks good. So you're completely shaven. You're
Yeah.
You look good, Coach.
So all the places my dad coached. So he started as a graduate assistant at Georgia. And then after that, he went to Davidson. And then after that, he went to UT Martin, where I was born. So I was born in Martin, Tennessee. And then after that, he went to Temple. Then he went to Ole Miss. Then he went to the Cowboys. Then he went to the Jets. Then he went to Duke. Then he went to San Jose State as the head coach.
Oh, my God.
Then he went to Colorado as the head coach. Then he went to Ole Miss as DC, Memphis as the DC, and then he ended up, and now he's at FIU as the head coach. So I moved around.
Congratulations. Well, let's let the coach continue, Coach. I don't like to stick my nose in because it's your time. Thank you.
Oh, no, we're
much.
Good.
And
we're
my
good.
God, I'm so proud of your career for your dad. My God. So
Yeah.
You're starting out, so that's great.
Yeah, no, it's the cool thing about being a coach's kid is you move around all the time, different things, but you live and die by your dad's games, and you love you growing up. I was on the field. I dressed up as the Temple Owl. I got pictures of me in the Temple Owl suit. And then I ended up playing at Colorado for my dad, and having a great time doing that. It was my lifetime dream. And now we're all together at FIU, and I'm very blessed to be a part of it. And I'm still living and dying by his games, but I get to be a big part of what he's doing, and it's a dream come true. I mean, as a coach's kid, for sure.
Yeah, I know. I have 2 girls and a boy. None of them are. Well, my one daughter's a coach, but so they had to live and die through my. Yeah. I know. Okay, that's great.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Coach, you want me to keep going, or you want Coach McNally to get on?
I think Coach is good. Is there anything else you wanted to say, Coach, or add in that we left off?
No, I mean, I'm sorry about some of the film got cut off, but I had some.
No, you did a great job, Coach.
Yeah,
great presentation. I enjoyed it. I want to get you back on the podcast, man, and your dad.
Yeah, no, I would love to. I'd love to be on, and we can get my dad on too. We can get on together or whatever. But really appreciate you having me on. Whenever you want me to do another one, I got some other stuff I can teach. But I appreciate it, and thank you.
Yeah, I'll hit you on. When did you find out Coach McNally was on Twitter? Is he aware that Coach McNally's on Twitter?
I need to tell him. I don't think.
Oh my God, Twitter! Shit, I probably put 600 videos on My daughter says I'm crazy. You need to get paid for that. I says, I'm not going to get paid because I put it all out there already.
I got you.
So, Jay, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
So now it's me and Coach McNally. It's 10:53, and we're going till about 11:53. So this is Hal, Coach. Hal is up in Minnesota. You know I'm not very good at geography, but Wyatt Bode told me this is the part of Minnesota that's near Canada. Coach McNally, living legend. What a treat on a Saturday morning. My mentor for O-line play. Looking forward to this presentation. Come to Minnesota to help me. Twitter. Love the videos.
Okay. Who's he talking to? He's talking to you, me, or Coach MacIntyre?
He's talking to you, Coach. Coach McNally, living legend. What a treat on Saturday morning.
Oh, I see the writing. Yes, ma'am.
My mentor for O-line play. Looking forward.